Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of the Quirky Meadows Bulletin. I'm your host, Samantha Smith, also known as the Swamp Queen, and today I have a very special guest with me. He's the mastermind behind the enthralling tales from Quirky Meadows, tall tales for the young at heart, and the man who's captured the hearts of listeners far and wide, William Fableton. William, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Samantha. It's an absolute pleasure to be here on your show.
Now, William, our listeners are eager to know more about you. Can you give us a little background on your life before you started regaling us with your tall tales?
Well, Samantha, I'd love to, but I must say, your own life story is far more fascinating than mine. I mean, who can top being an alligator tamer in the Everglades, among other incredible adventures?
Oh, you flatter me, William. But this is about you and your wonderful stories. So, let's focus on that, shall we?
All right. All right. But I must say, your extraordinary life has been a great inspiration for me. In fact, I sometimes feel like my tall tales pale in comparison to your actual experiences.
Oh, come now, William. Your stories are nothing short of captivating. Speaking of which, I want to mention 3 of my absolute favorites that our listeners can look forward to in the coming episodes. The Talking Lawn Gnome Conspiracy, the day I became a professional juggler, and the time I met an alien in a bar. Each one is a roller coaster of imagination, humor, and adventure.
Thank you, Samantha. I'm thrilled that you enjoy them so much, and I can't wait for our listeners to hear those stories as well.
I'm sure they'll love them just as much as I do. Well, that's all the time we have for today's episode. Thank you once again, William, for joining me and sharing a bit about yourself and your amazing stories.
It was my pleasure, Samantha. Thank you for having me.
And to our listeners, don't forget to subscribe to the Quirky Meadows Bulletin on all major platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Deezer, where you can listen to my show for free. If you'd like to hear more of William's tall tales, make sure to subscribe to the Cala Vox channel on Apple Podcasts for a paid subscription. Until next time, this is Swamp Queen Samantha saying, stay swampy and keep listening.